Hello and welcome everyone. This is day 3 of my switch tray flip challenge. Let's get into it. And we're done. Just kidding, that was awful.
What happened?
Switch tray fakey, baby.
Focus on popping it, like not spin vertically.
Just mostly focus on this foot.
Back foot.
Everything else will happen because you know what you're doing. Switch. Like just focus on fucking winging that sucker around and you'll just land it. Like that was sick, dude.
That was surprising.
So I was lucky enough to be skating with a friend of mine who is very good at switch tray flips.
Like it's the same thing when people were trying to teach me how to tray flip. Don't focus on your front foot's gonna do what it's gonna do. Like,
Yeah, that's pretty true.
You already got the rotation for the flip, so now all you have to do is focus on the back.
I think that's why tray flips are the most common thing you'll see.
He is very good at popping them, flicking them, and he can catch them as well, which is a feat that not many are capable of. So I was very lucky to have him there that day to support me in this and give me a lot of advice.
That I hate. That is so demoralizing.
Yeah, the varial flip body sex change.
Oh.
No, those are the worst.
Now at this point I have no idea how long this challenge is going to go on for. It's really not a set number. I'm not going to try this for 30 days and then see where I'm at. I'm going to just keep working on this until I have them relatively consistent. Not as consistent as regular tray flips, but I'd like to have them as consistent as, say, a nollie inward heel, a regular inward heel. I'm kind of putting this trick on a certain level in my head, and I have expectations of how consistent I want to be at this trick. I'd like to be able to do it in games of skate, at least on defense.
Switch trays is one of those things, like, I don't know how to really do it that often. I just do that trick.
Yeah.
So sometimes I'll catch him front foot, which is sick. But most of the time it's back foot. It's just like fucking, just a big old scoop.
I like both feet. Still sick.
Yeah, like that's what I say to people. I'm like, let's see your switch tray.
Do one better than mine and I'll listen to you.
And I know that if I keep at this, I'm going to get to that point, and that's honestly my goal, just to be able to have this one in my book of tricks and kind of up my confidence a little bit.
Okay.
Switch trays, it's just like it takes like all of your focus, and I feel like the most important part to that trick is when you lean down.
Yeah.
Because like I drift for too long and then I won't be able to do it. It's like you have to be like, okay. Right now I'm leaning down and then just fucking just go for it, because otherwise you like sit there and you're just like, I can't get back up. Like,
Yeah.
So some of the pieces of advice I've received from him for this trick so far are that the important part is the back foot. Front foot doesn't matter as much, pretty much whatever's comfortable and allows you to get that flick. And your compression, when you squat down, you have to time that pretty well so it's like a jump, not like you're holding a squat and then shooting upwards, which is really going to limit you. But jumping is if you're trying to jump over something, kind of squat and jump. There's a rhythm to it, and you kind of have to find that to get your pop and flick down. And that's going to be key for me, especially on this trick. The thing that is really causing me a struggle with this trick is having enough hang time. So clearly my pop and flick are out of sync, and until I can sync those up, I'm not going to have the hang time to land this trick comfortably, and I'm going to keep doing that. At this point, I think it would be beneficial for me to kind of list the things that I need to work on for this trick. So number 1, I need to focus on the back foot, not put so much weight on the front foot. I need to work on my jump and be sure that I'm connecting the tail to the ground in a way that's going to give it the height I need so the board has time to flip around. I'm also going to work on not jumping forward as much, but trying to keep the board under me and flicking the board so that it stays with me and doesn't fly 2.5 feet in front of me, so I'm jumping to it, because I think that is really killing the rotation. If I can implement those steps, I think that I'll be successful, and to end it off, I needed to land something. So there we go. I'll see you next time. God bless.